Page 72, Zum Gali Gali. Sounds like fun, okay. The top of the page introducing you to another new symbol called a flat sign. A flat sign is another accidental. We've had the sharp sign already. That takes you up a half step. Well, you can guess what the flat does. It goes down a half step. I think of a flat tire goes down. So which one goes up or down, sharp or flat? Well, flat goes down, so sharp has to go up. That's how I remember those. Works the same way as the sharp sign does. You simply go to the next note, white or black, down. So let's start with an A. On an A flat, it's here. A sharp is here. A flat is here. See, so that note is a G sharp or an A flat, depending on what's needed. So it's A flat, G, G flat, F, F flat. Yes, you have F flats. E, E flat, D, D flat, C, C flat. Yes, we have C flats. B, B flat, A. Same rule as for the sharp sign. It applies from that point on for the rest of the measure, but only that measure and only that staff. You see them here in Zum Gali Gali in the second measure. The first note, an E, is an E flat. Got a flat sign, so we're going to do that. And since it applies for the rest of the measure, the other E is flat also. So yeah. Now, let's look this piece over. Most of it's on page 73. You got one line that's on page 72. Treble and bass clef, 2/4 times, so we're only having to count 2, but we're still counting quarter notes. So we got a lot of eighth notes all over. So we got to go 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and in order to get the rhythm. Now remember, once you get the rhythm, once you have it figured out and you can feel it, you don't count it anymore, you just feel it. So other than that, eighth notes, quarter notes, half notes, we can deal with that. Let's take it one hand at a time, make sure we have the notes and the rhythms okay. With the right hand, you're starting with thumb on the middle C. So you're in this position. Even though it's got E flats in it, doesn't matter. We're still in this position, and we'll move the third finger over when we need it. So it's 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Isn't that fun? Let's go to measure 9. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. That's fun too. Actually, that's about the right hand. Left hand, we're starting out with a C and a G, so I guess we're in this position. And you're going to hold that down for 2 measures, or 4 counts, whichever comes first, and then you get G here. Let's go over to measure 12. No, measure 11. It's where the fun starts. You have an F, 2. And you do that some more. Okay, last line. The last 2 measures, it's an F sharp, and then here. Make sure you connect these. Don't lift up. Let's connect them. It's not because that slur line is there. I'm just telling you to connect it. I try and connect everything at first. Hands together, you hear? 1, 2. The idea, you put the hands together. And then go back and get rid of the hesitations. You can take it any speed you want. Keep it slow, but no hesitations. And then when you feel you're ready, we add in the articulation. They don't really give you much, but let's see what's here. We have a few slurs, like at measure 9 and 10. Lift up. I don't know that you'd need those, because I would do that anyway. I'd connect them anyway. Of course, remember, when they don't give you any articulation, you can play it any way you want. It's like at the beginning. In the right hand, they don't give you anything. So I could connect them all. I could disconnect them, or I could just a combination. I can do anything I want because there's nothing marked. I suggest for now, go ahead and connect them. But the point is, they don't tell you anything. But on measure 9s and 10 and so forth, now they're telling you connect it. Lift up. Those, yeah. At the end, you get accents, a little louder. Both hands. That's all right. Dynamics, well, for the most part, it's the right hand because that's the melody. Loud, whatever you think loud is. Keep the left hand in the background. That's melody now. down to sort of soft, mezzo piano. This can be soft. The mezzo piano plays to the melody. And even in measures 11 and 12, it's the right hand. Keep the left hand soft. It might be playing the same notes as the right hand, but it's not necessarily melody. The right hand is melody. That's melody. The left hand is harmony. It just happens to be playing an octave. Now you have that arrow starting measure 13, goes all the way across the line, 4 measures. Isn't this delightful? So you're going to go from moderately soft up to loud. No, let's look at this. I have to adjust things a little bit. First off, if I don't plan it out, I'll be loud by measure 14. I'll be loud by there. I don't want to be loud to measure 17. So I've got to figure this out. Well, first off, it helps a little to show the crescendo, to bring it out, if I can start a little softer so I got more room to get louder. So in measure 13, when I play this soft, I'm going to start the right hand soft also. Here, and then on measure 15 I go up to sort of medium soft, and then measure 16 I go up to medium loud. So I save much of the crescendo toward the end. A crescendo isn't necessarily a straight line going up. It's more like a little bit, and as you get toward the end, then you start crescendoing more. It's interpretation. It's how you interpret the crescendo. So I'm going to start measure 13 soft. Moderately soft in the right hand, moderately loud in the right hand. The left hand stays soft. Keep the left hand out of the way. We want louder. Here, now I'm loud. In the right hand, the left hand's still in the background. That's how I would suggest you do the crescendo. The idea is to get comfortable enough with it that you feel this crescendo. But at first, you plan it out and figure it out. Now at the end, because you're loud with accents, that makes those last few notes very loud. So the last line at measure 21 is loud in the right hand. Now very loud. And the left hand can come up to about a loud to mezzo loud to medium loud to loud, somewhere in there, but it's the right hand that's very loud. Yeah. Then finally the speed. With energy, that's not a speed. If you're going to sing it, how would you sing it? How fast? I don't know. I don't recognize these words at all, but I'm guessing about where I've been playing it. And remember the natural accents. 1, 2, 3. We want to feel that. 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way through. Let's play it together very slowly to double check the notes and the rhythms. Not going to do any dynamics, not going to do louds and soft. I'm going to play it all about the same. I'll give us 2 counts, ready, go, and let's try it very slowly together. Ready, and go, and 1, and 1, and 2. There's a duet for this. I'd like to play that, and you play what you just played. I need you to go up an octave. So just pretend that middle C instead of here is up here. And instead of here, you're up here. here. Go speed it up a little bit. Maybe not full speed, but I'm going to speed it up a little bit. So we're going to go about like that. 1 and. About that speed. I'm actually going to give us 4 counts, I think. 1, 2, ready, go.